The hour has come. This is when Jesus steps into John chapter 12 and everything shifts. The cross moves closer and the shadow grows longer. The king finally lets the world see him for who he truly is. Jesus, once again, declared the most terrifying and beautiful words in all of Scripture. The hour has come. So Jesus goes to Bethany 6 days before Passover, 6 days before the cross. And Mary walks into the room carrying a pound of pure nard, a perfume that's worth a year's wages. She breaks it. She pours it and she anoints his feet. And then she wipes his feet with her hair. John says the fragrance filled the entire house. Because real worship always fills the room. Real worship has a cost. And real worship reveals who can truly see Jesus. Well, Judas complained about they could have used that money to feed the poor. Mary continues to worship. Jesus defends her. He says she's preparing him for burial. Now, Mary understood something that the disciples didn't. Jesus wasn't going to Jerusalem to rule. He was going there to die. So the next day, Jerusalem, the crowds are gathered, the palm branches are waving. People shout, Hosanna, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. But Jesus comes riding in, not on a war horse, but on a donkey. A humble king. A conqueror. But not what they expected. The Pharisees started panicking. Crowds were celebrating. Heaven is smiling. But hell, well, hell's trembling. Prophecy is unfolding right there in that moment, in real time. Now, the hour has come. They're looking for Jesus. And when the disciples tell him, Jesus says something shocking. The hour has come for the Son of Man to be glorified. But his glory isn't a throne. It's a cross. And he explains it with a seed. A seed must fall into the ground and die. If it remains alone, or if it remains alone, but if it dies, it produces fruit. So a seed must fall into the ground and die, or it remains alone, or if it dies, it produces much fruit. Jesus is the seed. The cross is the ground, and you and I, well, we're the fruit. Heaven then starts speaking audibly. Some hear thunder, some hear angels, but Jesus says the voice wasn't for him, it was for us. Before the judgment of the world is about to fall, and the ruler of this world, Satan, well, he's about to be cast out. But Jesus warns them, the light among you is only here for a little while longer. Walk while you have the light. Believe in the light. Become sons of the light. Many refuse, and their hearts grow hard, and their eyes stay blind. Just like Isaiah prophesied years ago, before all of this happened. Still, some believe secretly, because they fear people more than they fear God. And Jesus cries out one last public declaration that he came not to judge the world, but to save it. Yet those are the very words he speaks when he judges those who rejected him. So John chapter 12, well, it's a turning point. It's the final countdown. The moment the mission becomes unstoppable. Mary worshipped. Judas plotted. Crowds cheered. Leaders raged. And heaven speaks. Jesus walked forward, unmoved, unafraid, and unstoppable, because the hour has come, and nothing can keep the Lamb from the cross. If this chapter moved you in any way, the fragrance of Mary's worship stirred your spirit. If the words of Jesus can awaken something inside of you, drop, comment, subscribe, share this video so that more people can hear about the words of Jesus. The story is accelerating, cross is coming, and glory is about to break open. And this is Rod with RA Salt and Silver. See you in the next one.